school for the holidays.
Home for the holidays?
And a wife.
A what? Then you're not married?
No, I'm not married.
See, a fully decorated Christmas tree, Christmas presents, Christmas carols, a wife and 5 children. Should the younger ones be girls or boys?
All girls. That should do it.
This will be rather expensive.
I'll leave it chip. You may send for more funds as you need. Please forget expense.
I suppose you want this Christmas delivered to your home address?
Certainly. Here's my card.
John Dale? You live in that big house on Walnut Street.
Across from the park.
I walk by your house every morning on my way to the shop.
Yes, I've seen you many times before, but I never knew you worked here. If you have any further questions, please call. I'm at home in the evenings when my servants will answer in the daytime. I shall advise them you may be calling.
All right, here. Let me give you a receipt.
Thank you, Miss Weston.
Miss Ann Weston.
Well, I'm pleased to meet you, Miss Weston. I thank you again. Good day.
One Christmas as ordered.
Do you think he was serious?
Huh?
I said, do you think he was serious about the order?
Oh yes, the order. The order! Oh Jimmy, how did I ever get into this business?
Maybe he was just joking.
No chance. Look at this check. I'd say he was serious.
Whoa, I'd say so.
A tree? Yes. Presents? Yes. Carols? Perhaps. But a wife and children on Christmas? Oh my.
Why couldn't he have just wanted a sled? We have plenty of them on hand.
I guess so with all that snow on the ground. Well, if we say we want anything, so we'll just have to take care of this. I like challenges, but this is no ordinary order. I'm going to need help.
You need help. He's the only one who needs help.
What do you mean? John Dale could probably buy anything he wanted.
You can't buy happiness, and I bet that's what he's trying to do. It's a lonely person who tries to buy happiness.
I don't know if he's lonely, Jimmy, but I do know I'm going to try to fill his order.
He wants a play right in his own home.
That's it. I'll think of it as casting a play. A play where the only spectator is also the main character. How can you write a script for a play like that?
You can't. The actors will have to make it up as they go along. Imagine meeting your wife and children for the very first time.
I know what you mean, but where are you to get the actors? And on Christmas, can you imagine what they would charge over at the Actors Guild for Christmas Eve and all-day Christmas?
He said not to worry about the expense.
Then I'll give the Actors Guild a call. Hello? Yes, I would like to hire the services of some of your professional actors for Christmas Eve and all-day Christmas. Yes, I know they would expect double pay for a holiday. They're to play the parts of a family at Christmas time. I'll need a woman between 35 and 40 and 5 children. That's right, 5. Let's see, a girl about 17 or 18 and a girl a little younger of high school age. In the play, they are to be home from school for the holidays. Then another girl, and a girl between 6 and 12, and a girl about 13 or 14. No, we won't need a father. He's already there. I mean, the play is for him. He ordered it. You see, I own a rental shop, and a man came in just now and rented a Christmas. No, he doesn't have a family, so that's why I need the actors. No, it won't be on a stage. It will be in his home. They just act like children, you know. Eat and quarrel and things like that. I know it's a problem, but we can work it out. Just one rehearsal? The 23rd of December. We can meet at 431 Walnut Street. What time? Make it 10 o'clock in the morning. My name is Ann Weston. The rental shop on Front Street. How much? All right. And the rest on Christmas Day? That will be fine. Now you're absolutely sure you won't have any trouble getting them here. Not even the children. Well, this is going to be easier than I thought. I'll stop by your office this afternoon to make the arrangements. Thank you. Goodbye.
What did they say?
They said we could get anybody we wanted as long as we paid them enough. I'll stop by Mr. Dale's Monday morning to see what deals I can get. You can take care of things here, can't you?
Sure.
This is going to be a piece of cake.
And you were going to close shop.
Let's forget the near misses. This one we got. Looks like I'm in a pretty good business after all. What a pretty town. I passed through there about 2 years ago.
You did?
Yes, I'm from Plainfield myself. Have you ever been there?
No, we don't get north.
Did Mr. Dale live in Greencastle?
Yes, but his father's business brought them here.
I'd like to take some notes. Do you mind if I take my coat off?
Anything you wish, please forgive me.
They're so pretty. Are they real?
Yes,
Wherever you get live flowers this time of year.
I grow them in my room.
Your room?
Yes, flowers are my hobby.
My mother always had a row of potted plants in the kitchen window.
Bridget bought me some box planters, so I have quite a garden.
I'd like to see it.
Miss Weston said her mother had potted plants in the kitchen. Would you like to sit over here, Miss Weston?
I suppose you're wondering what this is all about.
Yes, we are.
I'll let you in on a secret. So am I. Last Saturday, Mr. Dale came in my shop and simply said he wanted to rent a Christmas.
Yes, we've heard.
I hardly know how to fill his order.
What does he want?
The part I thought would be the hardest was the easiest. He wanted a wife and 5 children, and I've hired them through the Actors Guild. The decorations should be easy, but it still doesn't seem like much for Christmas. I thought if I could personalize this Christmas a bit, then maybe we could get some happiness into it.
Mr. Dale hasn't been happy at all since his parents died.
Jimmy was right.
I beg your pardon?
Sorry, I was just thinking. Please tell me more.
Mr. Dale's parents were in an accident some time ago. It was just about this time of year. His father was killed and his mother was paralyzed. Mr. Dale gave her every chance as long as she was with us.
Does he have any other family?
His brother Lyle, he and his family live out in California.
Will they be coming for Christmas?
No, Miss Weston. They don't get back very often.
Oh, I see. Does he have any other family? Any hobbies?
Just his work. He's very successful.
Tell me about his boyhood.
John and Lyle were real close. Like 2 peas in a pod. They played together. Fished together, sometimes the whole day. They always made it back for supper, though. In the evenings, they would ask me to read books aloud to them. Such pleasant memories.
Does he ever go back to the old home to see the old house and things?
No, Miss Weston. That's the sad part. When the Dales moved the property, it became part of the new high school grounds.
Do you have a photograph of the old house?
No, Mr. Dale's father had a picture taken one spring. Don't know where it is now.
Would Mr. Dale like a picture if I could find one?
Yes, but you could!
It's worth a try. Who took the picture?
I believe it was Tim Savini. He saw it at the shop there.
Maybe he kept a copy. I'll phone Greencastle tomorrow. Oh, one other thing. I've arranged for the actors to come the morning of December 23rd for a little rehearsal. I hope that will be all right.
Quite all right.
Maybe Martha could have some cookies to help keep the little ones interested.
I'll be happy to. What would you like me to fix for Christmas dinner?
That's out of my department. You're the cook.
All right. How many will be coming?
There will be 6 in addition to the family here. 3 of them will be teenagers, though, so better prepare for 10.
Anything else?
The decorations, do you have any?
There's some in the basement, but I'm not exactly sure what's there.
I can always get some later. May I have my coat, please? I really must be going. But I'm looking forward to seeing your flowers. Maybe after the rehearsal?
I hope so.
Why don't you come shopping with me? I have a lot to do for the children in the play. We're playing Santa, you know.
Why,
I could use some help.
Well... Go ahead, Martha. I'll get your coat. I have my... doubts.
Whatever for.
How can you buy presents for children you don't know?
We'll buy for the age. It's just for the play.
But those actor children probably have everything they need. It'll be all right, Martha. It'll be all right. Do take your time. Come in, Miss Weston. Please come in.
I got it, Bridget.
The picture?
Isn't it beautiful? It was Tim Savini, all right, and he had the copy. It arrived this morning by express mail.
Martha, come here. You must see this. Yes, why, good morning, Miss Weston.
Good morning, Martha.
Take a look at this picture. That's the old home, all right. Here, let me
and tuck the card in?
Yes, and I have a surprise for you.
That's probably the people I'm expecting, Bridget. Is it alright if I let them in?
Please do.
Jimmy, come in. This is a surprise.
I've got some bad news, Miss Weston.
Bad news?
I don't know what to say.
What's the matter?
They called from the Actors Guild.
What's the
The
matter?
children aren't coming.
Not coming? Why?
2 of them have the chicken pox. The others didn't want to come by themselves. They didn't really want to miss Christmas at their homes anyway.
What about the mother?
That's worse yet. They haven't found a person to play the part.
They didn't even let us know.
She said she'd keep trying.
But even if they do come through with the mother, whatever will we do for the children?
Miss Weston, can I play with the parts?
Jimmy, would you? Would you really want to?
Yes, but I don't know if I'm a good enough actor, though.
You're plenty good enough actor. You've acted all the plays they put in at the orphanage, haven't you?
Yes, but...
You're a very good actor. You can play the oldest boy. But let's change your name to Jack. That ought to please him.
What do you mean?
His name is John Dale. Jack is a nickname for John. It'll make him feel more like you're his son.
Suits me.
I really appreciate you helping me out this way, Jimmy.
It's not only to help, Anne. I'd like to be in a real home with a mother and father, even if it's just for one day.
I lost my father when I was 14.
You never mentioned that.
I got my first job when I was 16.
16?
I helped my 4 younger brothers through college, so it's been worth it.
4 brothers? Any sisters?
My sister is the youngest, but she got married as soon as she got out of high school. I was counting on using the money from the order to go visit her sometime after Christmas. But that's out of the question now, unless they find some more children and we find a place to get a mother. Wait, I have an idea. The orphanage!
Talk about great minds.
Any suggestions?
What about Jean?
Naturally, you would suggest Jean.
She can play the part as the oldest girl.
That should make it even more interesting for you.
Naturally.
Who else?
Cynthia did a good job in the last play. So did Abby. That's 4.
You're a genius. They'd be perfect.
There's supposed to be a little girl too, isn't there?
Who's that little one who always hung around the stage when we were rehearsing?
You mean Letty?
The one who got chocolate ice cream on the curtains?
Yep, that's Letty.
She'd be just the one.
How about the other children at the orphanage? You can't leave them out.
They can be the carolers. Mr. Dale did say he wanted carols.
Everyone can help.
I better call Mrs. Lindsay right now. Make yourself comfortable, Jimmy. Hello, Mrs. Lindsay? Just fine, thanks. How are you? And the children? No chicken pox, I hope. Good. I suppose Jimmy told you about Mr. Dale's Christmas order. Well, the children aren't coming. That's right. It's a long story. But I have to find a place to get some more children. Could you help us out? His first suggestion was Jean. That's what I told him. The others were Cynthia, Abby, and Letty. Could you possibly bring them over in the car right now for a little rehearsal? We are desperate for time. You're a real friend. See you in a few minutes. Bye.
That sounded like it went well.
Yes, all except for the mother.
Here's a surprise. Where are the others?
It's a long story, but I'd like you to meet Jimmy. He's my helper at the shop.
How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Jimmy's going to play the oldest boy.
Aren't the actor people coming?
It's got a little more complicated. The Actors Guild is still trying to find a mother.
What about the other children? You have all those presents.
Bridget, we've got children now who will really appreciate those presents. We're getting the children from the orphanage.
The orphanage? Martha will be happy to hear that. She's been making scarves for the children, but she was a little afraid they wouldn't need them. Martha!
Yes?
The children from the Actors Guild aren't coming.
They're not coming?
There'll be children from the orphanage instead.
The orphanage? That's wonderful! I'd better make some more cookies, then I'll make them gingerbread men, popcorn balls, snickerdoodles, oatmeal raisin cookies, and...
There are still just 5, Martha.
Oh, well, that's what I'm gonna do anyway.
That will make them very happy, Martha. If there are any left over, they can take them back to the orphanage.
Oh, we get it for the whole orphanage!
I'd like to help you if that's all right. But what's Mr. Dale's favorite kind of cookie?
I never could keep enough oatmeal raisin cookies at Christmas time. He and Lyle both loved them.
Let's have some of those when he comes home tomorrow.
What do you mean, legs?
Oh, well, I mean, it's just a prop for the play.
You know, Miss Weston, after you helped your
help Martha. We'll need to decorate the tree. Maybe you can help. The children should all be here at 3:30.
I think Jean would like to help with the tree too, if that's all right.
That's fine. Would you ask her?
Sure, I like that. Jean being my sister and all.
Won't that cramp your style, Jimmy?
Not for one day.
Here they come now.
I'll get it. Hi.
Is this where we're supposed to sleep? Harvest Weston, sure smells good in here. Isn't this simply wonderful?
Children! Where's Abby? Does this belong to you? She was in my kitchen!
Thank you for bringing the children here, Mrs. Lindsay.
What a morning.
I really appreciate your help on such short notice.
I only told them that they'd be here for Christmas as a part of a play. You'll have to tell them what to do.
All right, children, you can all take your coats off and put them on this big chair over here. Now, you can all take a seat on the couch, and I'll tell you the plan. You've had fun in your plays before, haven't you?
Uh-huh. Do I get to be in it?
Sure, Letty.
Is this going to be another play?
Well, kind of. Last Saturday, a man came in my shop and said he wanted to rent a Christmas.
On Christmas? How do you rent on Christmas?
He wants a Christmas right here in his own home, and he asked me to help.
Is he rich?
Kind of, Letty.
What are we supposed to do?
For his rented Christmas, he wants a tree.
He wants to rent a tree?
And presents.
And presents?
And carols. And a wife and children.
Do you want us to sing the carols?
No, I'd like the other children at the orphanage to sing the carols. I want you to be his children.
You mean we're supposed to act like this guy's kids for a day?
How do we act like children?
You would eat like a child, Abby, for once.
Look who's talking. You mean like a horse?
Abby, we're not going to act like he's in front of Mr. Dale, are you?
They've got to act like that, Alice, or it won't be natural.
Well, if he can stand it, I guess they can.
And you're all going to be paid. This time you'll be professional actors.
I'd like to do it for free.
Why would you want that, Jean?
Well, Jimmy said he thought Mr. Dale was lonely, so I'd like to do it as a present for him.
But Anne said he's rich.
Rich people aren't always happy.
A little extra money would be nice for you, though, wouldn't it, Jean?
It would be nice just to be in the family, even if it is only for one day.
I'd rather get paid.
What about you, Letty?
Can we get presents like a real family?
Yes, you'll all get presents. That will be part of the play.
I still want the money.
It's up to you, of course, but I agree with Jean. Everyone is so nice because it's Christmas time, and it would be nice for you to do something for someone else.
I still want the money!
That's all right, Abby.
Who's going to be the mother?
The Actors Guild is looking for one.
I want you to be the mother.
No, not me.
If you were here, you could tell us what to do.
No, he's seen me already.
He's seen me too.
Oh, Jimmy, that's different.
Come on, Miss Weston. If Jean can be my sister, you can be my mother.
And it sounds like a good idea. The children do know you.
Come on, Anne. Please. Someone else wouldn't know what to do.
A professional actress would be very capable. She would know precisely what to do. Besides, we're under contract. They're the only ones who can break it.
Oh!
I better introduce you to Martha and Bridget. Bridget? I'd like you to meet the children, Bridget. This is Jean and Cynthia and...
It's Mr. Dale! He's coming up the street.
What do we do?
Run to the kitchen. Martha will let you out the back way.
Where's the kitchen?
Yeah, where's the kitchen?
Quick, this way!
Your coats! A skirt! Why, Mr. Dale, I didn't expect you until this afternoon.
Frankie wanted to pick up the present she ordered for her husband. I told him we finish our work. We'll be waiting a little while, so please tell Martha to fix us some soup and sandwiches. Things sure do smell good. What's Martha cooking?
Just a cake for Christmas, sir. I'll tell her about the sandwiches. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Bridget. Sorry I'm late. I got stuck in the crowd.
That's all right. I just got here myself. I might have a Christmas this year thanks to Miss Weston.
Miss Weston, you're not keeping secrets, are you, John?
No, she runs the rent shop.
Don't tell me there are Christmases now.
That's exactly what happened.
You're kidding.
No, I really rented a Christmas.
Okay. Come on now, John, are you serious?
I'm serious. I did. I rented a Christmas.
Okay, what's the catch?
No catch.
Tell me about it.
Last Saturday, I was walking on Oakland Street when I saw the rent shop. You know, the one I mean when I saw the sign. We rent anything. And I thought, I'll rent you Christmas.
Oh, no.
Sounds a little foolish, but I was just a little kind of mood at the time. Miss Weston didn't take that as a joke, so I became serious about it. I even left her a deposit.
What kind of Christmas did you order?
One like I've wanted for a long time, like you and Carl have.
How's that?
I'm a little envious of your holidays. You always seem to be so happy with your family.
Isn't everybody?
That's what I mean. There's something different about having a family, so I remember Christmas with a family.
A family?
And a wife.
A wife? Watch it, John.
She took down my details just as if I was asking for office supplies. She seemed confident that she could do it.
Where could she ever get a wife and children for one day? That's impossible.
Maybe you're right, Frankie.
Do you suppose she intends just to decorate the house with Christmas trimmings and excuse herself from the rest of the order?
I'd rather her forget the whole thing than think I'd be satisfied with a few decorations.
Are you starting to wear women's scarves now, John?
Not mine, Frankie. Bridget, come here a minute.
I hope we get some of these. We will, but it won't be any difference, Piggy. Just be glad you're here. So? I can't help it if I like to eat.
I'll bring in the finishing touch.
Cynthia, you watch the window. That's a good idea, Abby. When you see Mr. Dell coming, run and tell everyone. Then go into the hall. Cynthia, you take Letty out.
I want all the presents!
Wait till morning, little one.
We better go now, Gene. Now remember, in this play, my name is Jack. Don't forget to say hi to him and give him a hug. Letty,
What?
say hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy!
Louder.
Hi, Daddy!
That's perfect, Pumpkin.
You better go now.
What's that?
He's coming! He's coming!
Bridget, what's all this?
We're doing our best to carry out her order, sir.
And that was Miss Weston's scarf, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Daddy's home!
Hi, Daddy! Daddy, Daddy, look at the tree.
Yes, I see.
There are presents too, see? I need one too. Well, Mommy says not to touch.
Mommy?
Mommy's making cookies. Letty!
John, dear, you're early. How wonderful. Have a cookie.
I want one!
Me too. You won't want any supper.
Yes, we will!
Just one. No. Now run upstairs and get washed for supper. Cynthia, will you please take Letty? Come on, Letty. Jack and Jane called from the station. They'll be home any minute.
Be home.
Yes, silly. Home from school for Christmas. Have another.
Oatmeal raisin, my favorite.
I know. Oh, I have so much to do. Don't you eat too many either. We don't want your appetite spoiled.
Letty, Jack, Jean. Who are the others? And Miss Weston. Oh, she's my wife. My wife. Hey, sweetheart. Sweetheart. Oh, sweetheart.
Did you call me?
Anything I can do. dear.
The tree's decorated. You can get the holly for the mantle from Bridget, dear.
All right, dear.
Wish they'd hurry and get here.
Me too.
John!
Sorry.
It's okay.
Christmas just makes me giddy.
Oh, John.
Bridget. Bridget. Bridget.
I believe I'm over here, sir.
Do you have the holly for the mantle?
Yes, sir. Here it is, sir.
Wonderful, Bridget. Are you missing anything else?
I don't believe so, sir. Here come Master Jack and Miss Jean.
Jack and Jean.
Jack, Jean.
Merry Christmas, Bridget.
Hi, Bridget. Are we in time for dinner? I'm starving.
Just in time. Can't you smell it?
Roast turkey.
Oh, Daddy. Jean, Jack, welcome home.
Mother!
Oh, Mother, it's good to be home.
Hi, Dad.
Welcome home, son. Welcome home. Keep growing soon to be as tall as I am.
You really think so?
The tree is as pretty as ever. Everything's just the same. And there's the silver star Grandma and Grandpa Dale had when Daddy was little. Yes, and I had a hard time keeping you from cutting your teeth on it, Mother. Jimmy's here. Jean, my very own sister.
Hi there, Pug.
Hi, Dad. Glad you're home. Now can we eat? I am hungry.
I'm confused.
Let me look at you two! You're just as sweet as ever! And Jack might have he grown, he's getting his hands as his father!
Now, Martha.
I mean it!
Let's eat.
Supper's just ready in there!
I'm all for eating too. We don't get food like Martha's at school.
You two can go get washed up.
Excuse us a minute.
We'll wait for you.
We have to?
You got a hole in your stomach, Abby.
Yeah, I never get full.
I bet you don't.
You're still the world's best cook, Martha.
Must be you took second 3 times.
Jean, what about this summer? Any house parties or special trips planned?
If I had my choice, I'd like to talk about Cloverdale's tornado in the car. Then we can stay a while at a place like the Bahamas for swimming, sailing, and plenty of ocean.
This sounds great. What about you, Jack?
I have a job as a junior boys counselor at the boys camp. After that, Jean's plan sounds good. I think the children would like it too. Abby still talks about that fish she caught last summer, but first I'd like a week or two at the Lieber State Park.
You'll have it, son. That's a promise.
Daddy, can you please read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas to us again this year?
Yes, let's wait for your mother, though. Abby, go ask Mama if she can come in for 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Okay, I'll get the book. Here you go, Dad. All right, John, we're all here.
All right. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled making their beds while fish and sugar plums danced in their heads.
Do you hear something?
Let's go find out.
Dashing through the snow. Can I come in, Daddy?
Yes, let's wait till they finish singing.
All the way, ha ha ha, bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Cynthia, tell Martha to bring some cookies. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Merry Christmas, children. Will you please come in?
Please sing it coat looked awfully thin last time I saw him.
Julie?
Perfume. It's for Martha.
Roses.
Any country girl likes roses.
Instead of the usual Christmas bonus?
In addition to the usual Christmas bonus. And that's not all. Won't that be pretty on her?
What's next?
These slippers are for Bridget, along with these mystery novels. Did you put a card in with the sweater? Oh, well, never mind. Put Mr. and Mrs. Dale on this one.
Mr. and Mrs. Dale. Oh!
You can stick it on with the seal. There. The perfume and necklace are ready. You wrap Jack's watch. He's old enough now to appreciate the best.
The best.
Don't forget the card. What shall I say? I suppose the usual Christmas greeting never gets old. Love, Mother, and Father. You two, get to bed!
Mommy!
If you'll wrap the bookends and books for Jean, I'll get the little one to sleep.
Buddy, Jack, Jean, John with love. Oh no! I don't have a present for my own life. Come to think of it, just the thing.
Have the children gone up to bed yet, Mr. Dale?
Yes, Miss West is upstairs with the little ones now.
Bridget has the presents for them. Should we bring them in now?
What presents?
From Santa Claus.
Oh, from Santa Claus.
Mr. Dale, you haven't forgotten how Santa came to you when you were a boy.
Of course not. Have Bridget bring them in.
It's all right.
Who's the stuff for, Bridget?
Bloody, sir.
She'll like that.
Yes, sir.
Bridget, do you get the sapphire for the sake?
Sapphire?
This does my heart good.
Mine too.
I did a nice warm scarf for each of the children.
You'll spoil them.
I even made a pair of slippers for Miss Weston. She is such a dear.
One would think you had rented this Christmas.
You can't buy happiness without it falling on all of us, Mr. Dale.
Here it is, sir.
Almost the color of her eyes. I'm afraid Miss West will be back anytime. Please wrap it and put a card to say, to my beloved and beloved John.
This is for Miss Weston, sir.
For my wife, Bridget.
That's kind of you, Mr. Dale.
I hope they're asleep now.
Mr. Dale used to be just as excited when he was a boy. He never did want to go to sleep.
Oh, Miss Weston, we've prepared the guest room for you. Right between the two rooms we made up for the children. Just in case you want to look in on them.
Thank you, Bridget. It's good to have company around the house again. Well, good night.
Night.
See you in the morning.
Have a Merry Christmas. I just can't understand how you seem to please Wes and Bridget.
Oh, life has tactics. I'm a natural detective.
Merry Christmas, Anne.
Merry Christmas, John.
school.
The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Your gifts reflect on your true gifts, Jack. You'll find your work through the work of your own hands.
Merry Christmas, John.
What have we here? The old home! Let me see!
A picture. What is it, Dad?
It's a photograph of my old home! Hey, Ann, how did you ever? There's an orchard, the meadow, even the old swing! How did you ever?
Is it so strange for a wife to know about her husband's past?
But it's perfect!
I hope you like it.
Who's this for? Why, it's for you, Mother.
To my beloved Anne with love, John. Oh, John!
A sapphire. How elegant.
There's nothing too good for Christmas, is there, John?
It looks like an antique.
Wow, Mom, that's amazing. You're beautiful, Miss Liston. Mommy.
Thank you, dear.
I'm hungry.
Martha has waffles for anyone who wants to eat. How's it going? Have you enjoyed yourself, Jean?
Oh yes, Mr. Dale was the best actor in the play.
How's that?
You should have seen him last night. He asked us where he'd like to go next summer. He even promised to take us to the Bahamas.
To the Bahamas?
I wish it were true. I really wish we could go on forever. It's been fun pretending though. I shall always remember this day.
A beautiful memory for all of us. What about you, Abby?
What about what?
Have you enjoyed our little Christmas play?
Ha! I beat you! Oh, whatever. I beat you the first time. I can easily do it again.
You want to try and see?
Abby!
What?
What about the Christmas we've had? Did you enjoy it?
It's been fun. In fact, forget about paying me for my part.
Don't you want the money?
No, this has been fun. Yeah, you can forget about paying me too, Miss Weston.
You too?
Yeah, we made Mr. Dale happy. That'll just count as our Christmas present to him.
I've been so happy here.
He really took to Jimmy. They've been gone for an hour.
I thought they were just taking a little walk in the snow.
So did I. Now, we better start planning how to end this play. Abby,
What?
are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
When they get back, you children get your coats on and Bridget will take you back to the orphanage.
So soon?
I'm afraid so.
What about the presents?
Never mind the presents. Bridget will bring them to the rent shop. Abby,
I'm listening.
don't forget.
I won't. Couldn't we stay until tomorrow?
I'm afraid not. Bridget? When Mr. Dale gets back, will you take the 3 of your children back to the orphanage?
Is it that time already?
Yes, we can pretend you are taking them for a little walk. Mr. Dale doesn't need to know our play is over yet.
As you wish, Miss Weston.
Maybe you'd better put the checkers away.
Couldn't we finish this game?
Better do it now.
Martha's been in almost all day long. She said she made some things for every child in the orphanage.
She's a kind-hearted soul.
Bridget told me you're leaving soon.
You've been so kind to us.
It was easy. I hate to see you go.
You can visit them at the orphanage.
I will.
We'll be lucky to have you for a friend.
Oh, my dear.
Bridget, will you take my coat, please?
How's the snow?
Oh, just right for making snowballs.
Now, Jack.
You can't expect me to grow up all at once.
Me neither. Live you myself.
Daddy.
Bridget, some of the children would like you to take them for a walk. Will you please bring Letty's coat?
you gave us, Jean.
I'm glad, Daddy. Hasn't this been the best Christmas ever?
Indeed it has.
Here, Pumpkin, let me help you.
I don't want to go back! Shh, Ready! I want to stay with my new daddy!
Bridget will give you another ride on your new sled. How's that?
Okay. Come on, Letty. Hi, Dad. Bye, Daddy!
Bye, Letty. Have a good time.
Goodbye!
My new watch says I'm going to be late for an appointment with my friend. I told him I'd come over a little bit this evening. Would you like to come too, Jean?
Sure, I'll get my coat.
Thanks again for the present, Dad.
Okay, let's go.
See you later.
Oh, yes, of course. See you later.
Thanks for such a nice Christmas, Daddy.
Now that your Christmas has been delivered, I really must be going. I've taken expenses from the money you gave me. Here's a check for the balance. I can't accept payment for the wonderful Christmas I've had with you. As for the sapphire, somehow I sense it was your mother's. For you to even think of it as one of the properties of this little Christmas play was very sweet. A song like this should really be kept in your family. Goodbye, Mr. Dale. Have a happy new year.
Hey, wait. If you can't keep it, give it to our friend for charity.
The orphanage? But how did you find out?
I did a little spying on my own.
Who? Bridget?
No, Martha let us slip out last night.
Dear Martha, we had a little trouble with Letty too, but we tried.
You all did a fine job, too.
Thank you, Mr. Dale. They'll be happy to get it.
And wait, aren't you even interested in learning whether or not my next Christmas was satisfactory?
Wasn't it?
No, I'm not satisfied.
Not satisfied.
Not at all. I've learned nothing that is going to fulfill my needs permanently. I need something of my very own. I'm going to adopt those wonderful children and try to make some of their dreams come true.
Oh, how wonderful. Then you'll be happy.
No, I won't be happy without you two, Aunt. You're all that I've ever dreamed in life. Will you let me have the privilege of keeping this Christmas bright? Will you?
It's all I've